everyone, I'm Tiegon. Let's play more Master of Magic. Last time, I left some cities undefended that were easily taken over, but I still did a lot of good and bulldozed my way all the way to Oberic's capital. But I do want to mention the thing about leaving cities undefended. I'm doing it a bit too much. Leaving cities undefended is a tactic of mine because the AI seems to have a flaw where it likes to attack the cities on the front more than any other city, so you can kind of leave the cities there to the back relatively undefended. However, you should at least leave at least one group of spearmen at every city, or something, so that you can at least have a tactical battle and use spells to defend your city in case it does get attacked, so at least you can mount some sort of resistance. Because also, the AI will not attack, has a strong tendency not to attack cities on the rear. I mean, they'll do it sometimes, but usually it's the city on the front. While they do have this tendency, the rampaging monsters do not share this philosophy. In fact, the rampaging monsters will show up wherever they like, and then they'll just destroy your town, and then you'll feel bad. Or at least they'll ravage the populace. And the populace will certainly feel bad after being ravaged. They'll say, "Good Lord, we've been ravaged." And let me tell you, it did not feel good. At least not for a while. What? I mean, not at all. Okay. I mean, you get used to it after a few days. What? Oh, God, I am terrible. Anyways, so I'm gonna look over a few cities, and cities that do not have adequate defense I shall bolster. Well, I think this one does, quite frankly. But it could use a... Well, no, you know what? Build another group of swordsmen, because it's easier to build a group of swordsmen than it is a Parthenon to pacify the populace. You're building settlers, and I think that's pretty cool. If I could afford the settlers, I would buy them, and I might be able to if I transferred gold to mana, but I like to transfer mana to gold, so... or the other way around. I like to transfer gold to mana rather than mana to gold. I don't want to transfer mana to gold. Or did I say that right? Well, anyways, I confused myself, but you know what I meant, I guess, probably, right? I'll buy the shrine for 20 gold, and forget that tongue twister I put myself in. You should be doing something. How about build some spearmen so that these guys can get on with their life? And you also with the spearmen, so the people do not ravage you. So the populace is not ravaged by people. And this town also, well, it's getting a temple. Go ahead and build your temple. And then I'll fortify you with magics later. Or with troops. Troops or magics or whatever. Alright. Mine has grown. A bunch of towns have grown larger, including Farmington. Good for that place. Was that place ravaged before? I think Farmington might have been ravaged slightly, but that's fine. They're still doing a good job. Did they? I don't know. A lot of my towns have been. It was a shame though. Last episode, I captured one of a large city from Obric, and I let Obric come back and raze it to the ground with a single group of swordsmen. And that felt kind of bad, but we all make mistakes. And I am generally winning, so I guess I can afford it if I ever can. But it is a bit of a shame. If I had at least one group of spearmen, that spearman could have fought with the swordsman, and then I could have cast, like, healing on it repeatedly. And who knows, Obric might have thrown, like, a fireball and killed that group of spearmen anyways, but at least I would have had a chance to do something. I would waste a little bit of mana, but I'm a channeler. Wow, I'm having a lot of tongue slips today. I am a channeler, so I can handle that. I'm talking quite fast. I've been drinking coffee. I'm actually quite well rested today. I overslept last night. I played a lot of Way of the Samurai last night, and I stayed up late, and so I overslept. And consequently, this video of Master of Magic will probably be coming out pretty late this Wednesday, but it will be coming out on Wednesday because. This is the other thing I wanted to mention, that I truly do want to be a respectable Let's Player who is considered to be a man of his word. and I have not always done that. I have said things, and what I have said is not always what I have done. For example, I said I was going to make Master of Magic videos every Wednesday, and sometimes my Master of Magic videos would come out on Thursday because of things like staying up late, and me being a bit of an undependable person. And, you know, I'm sure you guys forgive me on some level, but I just want to be an honorable man of my word, that's all. It's just, it makes you feel good, and I feel like it'll make people respect me, and oops, I was forgetting to cast spells. Also, I seem to have forgotten that I earned Earth Lore at some point. I forget where I got Earth Lore, but I should have been casting Earth Lore. Let's cast Earth Lore and get knowledge of the known world, shall we? Or get to all the knowledge of... We'll know the world and then have all the knowledge. Knowledge is power. I've got lots of power, and now I've got lots of knowledge. And so, I'm pretty sure I'm a shoo-in for victory. There is Freya's fortress. We haven't even met Freya, but we know her fortress is full of ant people, and that her empire is relatively small. And then we have also found the green player. Or wait, we've met green. We found some more of Raven's territory, and that's neat. Let's prepare another Earth Lore spell and take this world over. Should I be investing more in skill? I've got a lot of mana. Maybe a bit. Okay. Onward! I had my troops at the edge of Obric's town, and I could have attacked, but one of my guys was wounded, so... the thing is, I've got a stack of elite troops, and if they die, I'll be set back in a big way, and that would give the enemies a chance to win, so... I want to make sure that all my troops are in tip-top shape for this coming battle. Okay, what do I want to do with this place? I just got a library. I think I want to make cavalry. I also could invest in the infrastructure of this place and get the best fighters in the game, perhaps. Some of the best mages, I mean. So that means getting a Sages Guild. Yeah, let's get a Sages Guild. We'll get some research and potentially get the best spellcasters in the game. Because that's what Dark Elves are all about. Dark Elves cast magic by default. Their normal soldiers do, so their mages are really serious. They throw Doom Bolts around, and Doom Bolts... The Doom Bolt is a high level chaos spell. And, it does some serious damage. It's the one that ignores... It does like 10 damage and ignores armor. So, was it 10 damage? Something like that. A large portion of damage and ignores armor. It's like, hey, how much armor do you have? Really? Well, screw you, Doom Bolt! That's the kind of thing that happens with that. And so it's pretty neat. It's a pretty neat spell. Okay, I think I've got enough information at the moment. Resist elements. Gives a target increased resistance against the elemental magics of chaos and nature, and improved defense against normal magic range attacks. That actually could be rather useful in this next coming engagement with Obric. He is a nature and chaos spellcaster, although he's a little bit of psionics. Or whatever it was. Illusion? Blue. He has a little bit of blue. I'm just going to call it blue. A little bit of blue flavor. It tastes great. But so I think casting resist elements will be a very good spell to have. I think even more so than casting stone skin on my units. So that's the other thing. It'll give me time to fully enchant this stack of super butt beaters that I have here. Super butt beaters? Super butt beaters. I was gonna call them ass beaters, but I decided to go a bit more tame with it. So wait, was that guy in... Oh, no, I got it the other way around. The guy in the forest took 3 turns to build his road, while the guy in the plains took 1. That makes sense. Okay. I'm not used to Draconian Spearmen. They have, like, red-looking harnesses. It's like... Are these better-looking guys? No, we're just normal spearmen. Pokey poke. You wouldn't have known what... I have to do the hand gestures, because... Tiegon Berry's videos, they contain a certain amount of hand gestures. And you'll enjoy it. Let me tell you. You will enjoy the obscene hand gestures. I said obscene. That was the bit I wasn't supposed to say. You will enjoy the hand gestures, which may or may not be obscene, They're actually not. They're just normal hand gestures. But that's what makes Tiegon famous, and or not famous. And Tiegon never became famous because of the various hand gestures he did. And or did become famous for hand gestures. I don't know. Take your pick. I make hand gestures and things happen. I just like to play the game. That was the one I just did. More resist elements, please. How are you guys feeling? Still hurt? I wish I could cast healing outside of combat. Now wait. The guy who's wounded is a swordsman. And I have a perfectly good group of swordsmen here. Why don't we just make an exchange? Actually, I could have done this a while ago. And also, why are you guys just building that when you could have some city walls, perhaps? Maybe survive the next time you get attacked, perhaps? That sounds good. Maybe not build so much food, perhaps? Okay, so, do you guys have any movement right now? Not at the moment. Okay, we'll have to wait till next turn, because I accidentally hit ended turn. Through the portal you go! And... oh, I'm still forgetting to cast my spells! My spells! Need to cast your magic. Don't forget about that. I think I'm gonna beef up this new group of halberds because I realized that rather than do my exchange with that group of swordsmen... wait, I keep accidentally hitting end turn or something, or are they just not moving? I feel like I'm doing something wrong there, but that's alright. Just giving my opponents more precious time to build up, I suppose. I probably should have attacked Obric long ago. But I really want to be certain that I'll win. I don't want to screw this up at this point. More resist elements. I think this is good. Okay, we saw some... I could hire 2 groups of Draconian swordsmen for 300 gold. Actually, for once in the game, I will hire mercenaries. It's a bit awkward, but I'll do it. Build a farmer's market, and get me more food while you're at it. Although, those swordsmen probably showed up at my home, which is a bit far away from the front, but they can fly, so they'll get there, they'll get there. Okay, so this town's got enough defenders to defend it, I generally feel. How about building yourself a temple? Or a farmer's market? A temple, and get yourself some more food there. Alright. Yeah, now these guys have movement. Don't know what I was doing wrong before. Something or other. Alright. All of you guys move here. And then you guys... oops, move over there. Okay. Yeah, that worked. Okay, patrol. And you get in the city with him and patrol so we can keep that city nice and safe. And I suppose you guys can be the defenders for this city, but I would like you to move forward. You're heroic halberdiers, and I generally like moving forward. But I realize this city could use a group of spearmen to keep it safe. Despite the fact that a lot of troops are passing through, I still feel that every city should really have at least one group of troops to defend it. Welcome to Lineth? Something like that. Okay, 2 groups of Phantom Warriors are going to ravage the hamlet of Farmist because I forgot to buy spearmen there. Oh, great. Oh, hey, I can buy for 100. I will spend 100 to save the town of Farmist from Phantom Warriors, although I'm not sure that'll even work, so I may be spending 100 for nothing, although I did just buy 2 groups of Draconian swordsmen that actually turn out to be ultra elite. Okay, I don't even need to cast heroism on them. That's quite a steal. I didn't realize that mercenaries could be so good. Hey, could you save the town of Farmist? Yeah, you'll be able to make it in time as well, so that's perfect. I'm glad I bought those mercenaries to the rescue. Sweet. You have saved people. You have saved the people of Farmist from a phantom ravaging. Phantom ravaging? A phantom ravaging. All right then. Sounds kind of insubstantial. It sounds like an insubstantial threat to me. Exactly, that's the worst kind. Is it really? Well, typically, in our world, no. But in this world, yes. That is, in fact, one of the worst kind. Alright, more resist elements for my people that are about to fight Obric. I feel like this is the best enchantment for them. There's going to be a lot of elements that will need resisting, so we shall do that very much. Alright, so this stack of troops is starting to get a lot of enchantments on it. And I have researched a spell, Summoning Cycle. Research just cause because it's easy to do, or get Raise Dead because it's an awesome spell. Raise Dead because it's a freaking awesome spell, although I'm tempted to cast a summon hero just so that I have a hero and say that the heroes like me. Why don't the heroes like me? Okay, more elemental resistance, please. And I'm kind of working my way up from the bottom. You already got it. Although I probably should be doing it on all my halberdiers first, because they're the better ones, but that's fine. I'm gonna get everyone anyways at some point. Do I have everyone? I think I got everyone. So wait, I got you. Got you. Okay, I officially took too long doing that because I did it out of order. I could have done that a bit more efficiently, but it is done. That's funny. It decided to show. I casted it on this plane. It decided to show the effect on the other plane because they were standing in the tower. That is funny. To me, that is funny. Okay, so should I go around blessing people or giving them stone skin? Bless, stone skin. Bless, stone skin. Bless, stone skin. Stone skin. Definitely think stone skin. It's more appropriate for the current engagement in which we are about to undertake. So, let's see if Obric has upped his defenses at all, and if me powering up was a good idea, or a great idea, or a bad idea. Was it a great idea, or the greatest idea of all time? I'm gonna go with greatest idea of all time. Yeah, you can walk on mountains at one turn of pace. There's no reason to walk over the mountains, or not to walk over the mountains, but just don't engineer over those mountains until it's appropriate. There's a better place I can move those guys to, so that's what I'm doing. Why did I build more spearmen here? Why not a granary? I guess because a spearmen can protect the nearby hamlets more easily. I don't need this group of spearmen either. Build a builder's hall. Just one group of spearmen to defend you. Anyone else need a rogue group of spearmen? Hey, you need a rogue group of... Or no, you don't quite, but... somebody does. Yeah, fly over there. Take the place of those swordsmen. Alright. Now save the village of Farmington! Go ahead and patrol. If they walk somewhere else, then we might have to chase them down. Oh, we're out of food. We're out of food. Oh, food is important. And I would like more of it. And your populace needs to be pacified in a big way. I don't want to build you a Parthenon, so build some more spearmen, and while you're at it, get more food. Okay, 3 food extra. I like to have a little extra. Obric just has that aura of majesty. You know what I'm saying? No? Well, neither do I, really. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just kind of thought for a moment that he might have been someone that was respectable in some way, but no, he's a jerk. I don't know what I'm talking about. That was weird. So 2 groups of Null Halberdiers versus Draconian Halberdiers that are now magically heroes. And that hurts. I probably should have saved some healing, but we won, so good. Alright, now to fight phantoms. The phantom threats. Oh my god, that's an air elemental! I don't have any extra mana, they didn't say there was an air elemental! Air elementals are invisible. They are invisible, they have +1 to hit, and they are just generally super butt kickers. dear God. Oh, wow! Nice job! But they're not as tough as they would have you imagine. Sure, they are immune to stoning, poison, and weapons. But I guess I was just doing all my damage with the fire breath. Good job with the fire breath, guys! It doesn't really have a lot of health, actually. An air elemental doesn't have very much health, it's just immune to weapons and is freaking invisible and has +1 to hit. So really, as long as you can damage in some way, an air elemental isn't so bad. It just is invisible, so it'll sneak up on you and then it'll kill you with its 15 attack, so... Alright, well we're taking some damage, but fire breath, man! I'm trying to simulate fire breath and I'm just looking like a silly person. Okay, and Fire Breath wins versus Phantom Troops too, because Fire Breath goes first. First strike Fire Breath. Fire Breath just did an awesome job. I was saved by the Fire Breath. Okay, library for me. I think is the thing to do here. Of course, I could do a market. Maybe I should do the market. I think I'll do the market instead. So I can get more food, because food's become more of an issue now that I've been producing lots and lots of spearmen all over the place. That's the thing. You save a lot of food if you don't defend your cities properly. But you lose your cities, and then you can lose lots of food that way. So, you know, there's a thing. There's a balance to be struck. Well, that's the nearest place you can colonize. It's not a very good place, but you know what? Well, actually, wait, you could go across the ocean. I forget. Still, that's the closest place, so just go ahead and do that. Welcome to your new home. It's the only one that was available. Not very good advertising for it, but trust me, you'll like it. Or else. I could fight with a group of priests before I go into Obric's capital, but I don't see the point. Obric is producing a lot of troublesome troops that are running around. He's got Grendel and Sardon. Okay, so how's the defenses? It's almost entirely filled with Doombots now. That is a bit scary. Maybe I should have attacked earlier when there wasn't so many Doombots, but... Well, I'm enchanted. The thing I'm worried about the most is his spells, really, so... I'm enchanted to defend myself against his spells, thanks to the resist elements... I forgot to cast spells that turn, didn't I? Well, I'm still fairly well enchanted. Keep forgetting to cast my magic. This game is forgetting to cast. It's called Forget to Cast Your Magic. Master of forgetting to cast it. The magic of which you are forgetting. Oh yeah, we're building an alchemist guild here because we want the super spellcasters that can nuke everyone they look at. That would be cool. Now this town will produce more houses so it can get bigger and make more food, because I need more food. And I'm completely out of mana, which is not the situation to be in if you want to save your people from evil. So, convert half my money to power. Finish casting. No, I don't want to abort the stone skin. The stone skin's an instant. It should be instantly casting. The only reason it didn't cast is because of... Fine. I think we're good enough, really. If I lose by 1 level of stone skin, I'm gonna be a bit disappointed. But here we go! Obric has cast Disenchant Area and has dispelled a lot of spells. Okay then, well, I guess there's no reason why I would have wanted to cast my other spell anyways. Fortunately, a lot of our units are ultra elite anyways. Not you. But you are ultra elite anyways, so that wasn't as bad as it could have been. Now the question is, what do I do with my remaining mana? I could throw around a lot of resist elements, several stone skins, quite a few blesses, or 5 bouts of healing. I think the freshest 5 bouts of healing will be the best way to go about this. So you have resist elements and heroism left. Elements and heroism left. Okay, so it looks like all of of our stone skin was killed. I lost a lot of enchanting in that one spell cast. That was a really good spell cast by Obric. A worthy opponent. I'm going to do one cast of stone skin on this group of halberdiers. Oh, it already has stone skin on it? I didn't say that. Huh. Okay then. Stone skin. Oh, I must have clicked on the wrong unit. Okay, well now I got two groups of Ultra Elite guys with stone skin. That's fine, that's fine. The rest of my mana will be used for medical purposes, which I feel like is a better use of my mana than enchanting more of my people with heroism once again. However, if my casualties get bad enough, or for some reason I need to make my people heroic again, then I shall do so. Okay, who got hurt? You guys. Well, I do really like you guys, because you're one of my more elite guys, so... Wait, who did that? I thought I saw... They've got magicians. Oh, they've got magicians. Okay, so the resist elements would have been really nice against those magicians there. Too bad you are the unit that doesn't have it. Our other units have it, though. Tempting to cast resistance on them, but that's fine. That's alright. I'll just have to bear the brunt of those magicians. They only got 3 more shots left. They're very powerful shots, though, at 6. And they've got missiles immunity, which doesn't really matter, but it's nice to know, huh? Alright, let's go ahead and move in first with this group. Alright, the Doombats. Ouch. Or no, I was looking at my other unit. That wasn't so bad. Okay. I'm not sure if the walls still matter. Oh wait, stone skin. I thought those resist elements you guys had. Oh, you have resist elements. I thought you had resist... I think the game was confused between the resist elements and the stone skin. Okay, go for it. That is more of what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm no longer very worried about my situation anymore. Okay, let's... Right, what am I being so defensive about? Get in there and kill those wizards. As long as we kill them, we're fine. Well, they've only got 2 shots left anyways, but... Let's kill them! Okay, that hurts. You guys... Wait. You have stone skin. I do want to keep that particular unit alive, so... I want to make sure I'm looking at the right units. Not you. There you go. It's a little bit confusing exactly which unit you're clicking on, except for if you're using that box in the upper right. But I've had my instances where I've accidentally clicked on the wrong unit before, and it shames me. It shames me greatly. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to be killing those wizards, those magicians, when they're out of ammo, but that's fine. We are now inside the city. I don't think it makes much of a difference because we're all flying, but we are in fact inside the city. It's something to feel good about. Wow, those enemy halberdiers did a very, very good job. Okay, go ahead and back off for now. Let the next group of dudes do their thing. Now you guys are elite. So yeah, go. Good. Go for it. Good. This group, a little confused with where exactly he is, but go ahead and move there. It's funny how you can't move over these corner spots where the turrets are. It's a little bit awkward. Even though, because like I'm flying, I can't fly over the turrets? Apparently not. Yeah, that's fine, okay. And you, just wait. Oh no, we lost a group of halberdiers. I didn't think they were gonna be so reactive. Oh well. It still is good. It still is going well, I mean. This encounter. We're overall winning. But yeah, he becomes very reactionary once you enter his lair. Wow, except for those Doombats, they didn't lose a lot of health from that. That's a little bit disappointing. Yeah, those Doombats are very tough units. I remember having good times. Whoa! The Berserkers just nuked my guy. Oh, that was one of my guys that wasn't elite. Okay, that makes sense. Maybe I shouldn't have reacted so sharply then. Okay, so you are in fact elite, so you should be able to handle these guys just fine. And you guys are not elite, but you do have resist elements, so go for it. Did you actually fight them, or did you just say you fought them? Because there's no real evidence that you actually fought the Doombat. Okay, there we go. You got wounded. Crap, am I gonna lose this? Do I not have enough mana for another cast of healing? No, I think I do. Okay, good. Okay, how many healings do I have left? I've got 1 healing left. It is very important to use this last healing on the most appropriate units, which would be these halberdiers. However, they're not as wounded as they could be, so fight a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna heal you. You got full healed. I may have been a little bit excessive with my healing there. Still, I think we're gonna win this. Go ahead and defend. You defend. You just hold on. You continue to hold on. You can fight. That went okay. They keep holding that front door like it's important. I think it would be if any of my group units were on the ground, but they're not. Okay. I thought Obric was gonna fall easily, but he's actually putting up quite an incredible fight here. How about let's leave those berserkers alone for now, shall we? Doombat down! Doombat down! Okay, this is working out now. Okay. Now who should fight the berserkers? Got 9 attack power. They are dynamite. They don't have good defense, but they've got 9 attack power. We'll wear them down with our fire breath, if nothing else, so I'm not worried about the eventual outcome. Oh, I could do Bless. I could have done Bless or Resist Elements, but I missed that opportunity. Go for it! Wow! Well, we wounded them. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, they're barely alive, but they absorbed another unit! Okay, one berserker left. We can... Alright, we did that. Oh, man, that was painful. But we beat Obric! And that is good. I'm glad I powered up, although there might not have been as many Doom bots. But I'm not sure if attacking earlier or now was the better idea, but I did it. I did it. I have gained 3 fame, 511 gold pieces, and killed 3,000 inhabitants, and sneezed the bank to death. Wow, Obric looks very, very pale. It's just as well that I'm banishing you. You never even got out in the sun at all. I mean, Obric begins to cast the spell of come back from toilets. We found Summon Hero and Pathfinding. Cool. Pathfinding sounds nice. And Summon Hero. At least I can get a hero eventually. Okay. This would be a good point to take a break. I'm going to play like 1 or 2 more turns just because I feel like it. And I come from the school of do what you feel like. But I will wrap it up very soon. So I guess I was kind of getting the wrap it up tone, but I guess never mind. Never mind, I'm going to play a little bit longer. So hey, let's stay tuned. Don't leave. I mean, I will see you next time, but I'm still going to see you now for like 1 or 2 more turns. Just because it's fun, okay? It's fun. Oh. So I want to destroy Obric in an extra painful way, just so he does not come back. I would like a farmer's market. Wow, that's an oracle. Those things are expensive. What are we mining? We're mining something? Okay, good. Go ahead and do all that. Why no stone skin? Will I never get stone skin, or... No, this is the same turn. I'll get stone skin, but I have to wait 1 turn. Okay, so there's a lot of troops around this town. Obric is probably running out of things to defend himself with, though. But I lost a lot of troops, so I'm going to need to replace my troops. Good thing I have a lot of reinforcements coming. Maybe I should build some spearmen here to defend the place. No, I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. Forward. Because I don't like... The thing is, I just really don't like arcane troops. They take 1 food, but they're just not as good as the Myrian troops, who also take 1 food. So what's the point? Marketplace, good, yes, very good, yeah. Library, good, I like this idea. Reading is a thing that people do to power up. Just make a bunch of trade goods, I guess, I don't know. You're not having any more rebellion problems. Maybe a sage's guild. Maybe a sawmill? How's the forest around here? Do you have a lot of forest? You actually have a lot of forest. Go for a sawmill. I think that'll be beneficial. I don't know exactly how the sawmills work, because it's hard to see the math or do the math or have the feedback, but they say it's good for the forest, and I'll believe them. I'll believe them. Forester's Guild, perhaps, I guess? Maybe this town should produce some troops to defend itself. Nah, forestry. Forestry is the way to go. Okay, stone skin. Yes, it is good. Let us replace the stone of the skin of the stone, and the stoning of the skin for the people who have lost it. Let's power up these halberdiers. Halby the halberdier. Tell you what, let's split up, because I am not afraid of Obric's troops anymore, but Obric's troops are very afraid of me, and they should. Hello, Grendel. You just ran straight into the arms of my heroic halberds. Now, Grendel is a dwarf. He is pretty tough, but he's not as tough as heroic halberds, I wouldn't imagine. So he fled. It's surprising that he even moved forward at all, really. Okay, so there's no one immediately close by this town. Hey, you 3 guys peel off and start killing people, while this last guy gets himself healed. And okay, we're casting some more stone skin. More gold to power. I'm not spending my gold properly except on mana, so I mean, I guess that's fair. Ouchie, ouch, but I was expecting this. I've got as much healing as I need, so we can just steamroll. Okay, keep shooting that group. And fortunately, we're swordsmen, so we're good at blocking the projectiles. Not the magic projectiles, but the projectiles, at least. Heal up. And now I think auto can handle this situation. Although, you probably should never hit the auto button. You know, sometimes, unless... Okay, if you're absolutely sure of victory, you can press the auto button, but it's generally not a good idea. It's just the common knowledge. Okay, we built a road here. Keep the road going. And the settlers need to find a place to settle at. How about down there? So it's 1, 2, 3. Money, stuff, thing. Alright, well, go over there and we'll double check where you want to settle when you arrive. Okay, so this town is kind of far away from the tower. We might want to open up a closer tower. I mean, really. We could try opening up that tower. That is closer. But it's probably defended by something insane, so actually forget it. Let's just go to that tower. I probably could conquer more of this Myrian realm as well. Like, there's a lot of ruins I could take out and stuff, but it's tough to make the decision, do I want to conquer ruins? Because you would have to move my stack of the most... I'd have to build a stack of elite troops and conquer those ruins. Or do I want to keep beating the crap out of the enemy wizards? What was conquered? I missed that. What was conquered where? Sobis was conquered? At a loss to fame and some money? There was a town I didn't know was going to be conquered that got conquered. When was that where? Oh, that was this town. Ew, he snuck by me. Okay. Well, that's my problem. That's once again the issue of not leaving your towns properly defended. Well, we'll get more towns in the future. It did it so fast that I couldn't tell. Okay, so this place is guarded by bowmen, and we are flying swordsmen, so no problem at all. We can get by the wall of fire. It surprises me how Obric is able to maintain that wall of fire while being dead, although he did have a lot of mana when he died, so I mean, I guess it makes sense, but still, it's not easy maintaining things when you're dead because your mana income is cut off, so... But that's just as well, he's losing mana from this. Even if he comes back, he'll be a much weaker opponent. So we will never have to worry about Obric again. Okay, so we lost a city, but we got a city. We gained 2 fame and we got 103 gold pieces. I forget how much we lost. I don't think it was a lot, but you know what? I'm going to convert more gold to power just so I don't lose as much money next time I lose. Because that would be bad. Okay, and, more... I've got my phone ringing, but I'm going to ignore that. It's my bad for leaving the door open so that you hear the phone ringing. I'll probably save it pretty soon so I see who it is. But let's do some magical scouting first. Magical scouting. Okay, so I guess our next target is yellow. We'll save Raven for last, and Raven seems to be over here. In fact, my magical scouting should have been over here, because that's where Raven seems to be. We'll take that care of that. We'll take care of that next turn. Take that care of that. We'll take care of that next turn. That's one too many that's on that sentence. I'm gonna build a road over that section of mountain. And you can patrol that city. And, yeah, I'm gonna save it now. I think it's a good time. I need to check the phone and all that. So, thank you for watching, everyone. Oberic. There's no K, actually. It's Oberic. Has... I thought it was Rick with a K, but it's Rick with a C. Oberic has fallen into the toilet. I can't add that. Oh well. Oberic has fallen! So, thank you for watching this episode of Master of Magic. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Good night, everyone.